Hello, my dream team. Welcome to day 22 of Film Yourself Everyday Challenge. Today, I want to talk about building routines. Building routines is critical if you want to achieve anything in life. So how the process goes? First, you need to understand your why. Then you need to set the right goals. Then you need to create a plan. And then day to day, you need to build the routines that will allow you to deliver on the plan, reach the goals, and really live your why. I work with my coach and I usually have two routines, one in the morning, one in the evening. The morning routine is pretty important to start your day on the right foot. There are different morning routines going around, but what works for me is a little bit of moving, stretching, some visualization, some breathing, reading, and then I do a little bit of qigong as well. And this gives me everything. This is my core routine. Sometimes I will go for a walk, sometimes I would go to the gym after, but there is a core which I try to do every day. When it comes to the evening one, it's much shorter, it's mainly just breathing and being in stillness, and the point of that routine is really to just unwind. Because we work a lot during our days, right? We kill ourselves, we push, so it's very important that by the end of the day we have something to unwind and to prepare us for a sleep. Why are the routines important? They're important because they give you some structure to your day. So you know you're going to start on a very high note and you know you're going to end on a very high note. So whatever happens in between, and our days of course get crazy for all of us, you have these two anchors that anchor your day. And it's very important because you need structure in life, you need routine. I'm a person who doesn't like routines, who always thought routines are boring, but I figured that if you want to achieve anything in life, you need that structure. Two important points. First, when you introduce a new person in your life, your routines will get fucked for a little bit. I just started dating this cute Spanish girl, and yeah, my routines are getting fucked because her schedule is different than my schedule. So it took me 10 days to get back into my routine, and here is an important learning. Make a simpler routine when she is staying the night, and just do that. And do it. Doesn't matter what she thinks. If she loves you, she will love you even if you do a weird routine. If she doesn't care about your routine, well, basically she doesn't care about your health. Luckily, my girl is okay with that. Second really important point on the routines is there are going to be days that are different. So during the weekends and during the travels, of course, we might not be able to do the same routine. That's why it's very important that we put this into writing and we basically create one routine for our work days, one routine for our weekends, and one routine for our travel. And it sounds a little bit complicated, but it's actually very easy because the weekend one and the travel one are usually going to be much less. Just identify a couple of core things that you need to do and do them. If you have more time, no problem, do more, but just really focus on a couple of things and do them. And this is important because in order to build the habits, there are different research. Some says 21 days, some say 66 days, some say 150 days, doesn't matter. What it matters is that if you want to build a habit, it will take some time to show up and do this consistently. And if you're doing it 5 days per week, but then breaking it on the weekends, you might fall out. And we all know how it is when we fall out, right? We don't do it for a weekend and then Monday something comes, boom, and then our routine is done. So really try to have different routines in place, put them down in writing. Some of them can be simple, and then just fucking do them. And you will see at some point you will start building habits. And that's really, really important for achieving anything in life. When you want to establish a certain routine or habit, it's very important that you have the right triggers before the routine. Because your brain, when you will do the trigger, will know, okay, this is happening, so I will go to do my routine. For me, what works wonders is to really keep a dedicated place in my house for performing morning routine. And what it does is that every morning when I sit down on my yoga mat in front of that small altar that me and my coach built, my brain knows, okay, now it's go time. Now I'm going to the routine. Similar to if you want to work out. Make a specific place in your house, put everything there, and your mind will start associating that place of house with the workout. Same with sleeping, same with doing your work. it needs to be different places in your house, needs to be dedicated for different tasks. The problem with people do sometimes is that we are mixing those places. So we would sleep in bed, but we would also work in bed, and we would eat in bed, and our brains get fucked up. So really think about dedicating a place. And second really important thing is keep your space clean. You need to declutter your spaces, because if you have too much things going on in your space, then also too much things are going on in your brain, and your brain gets confused again. Lastly, what I want to sum up all of this, once you set up the routines, you just need to do them. You need to consistently show up and do them. And some days you don't want to do them, and those days especially, you need to sit down with yourself and you just need to do them. That's where self-discipline and motivation and willpower and routines and habits and everything we are talking about is actually built. It's not built on the days when you feel amazing, when everything is going great, when you're full of energy. Those days are easy. But it's built on the days that you don't want to do it, you feel bad, you had a poor night's sleep, maybe you had a bit of an argument with your missus. On those days, when you show up, you really reinforce the routines and habits and telling your brain, hey, this is who I am now and this is who I want to be. This is it for today. I fucking love you guys and see you tomorrow. Let's go!